huffing and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. And get drunk in this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming and huffing and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine.
Say, I'm nobody's bitch, you got me confused. Don't get me mixed up with these other niggas you be fucking with. Shoes stay strapped up so I can handle all of my business. Ain't no running up on Jordy, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I heard he was talking, but when I pulled up, he was quick to be quiet. I don't even know what he was thinking about, but I gotta reach out and touch him cause he tried it. Ever since Jordy, don't let shit slide. Keep the gas in the car just to calm me down. But a lot of niggas like to do a lot of shit, but don't do the shit when I'm around. Pussy, I'm nobody's bitch, but you mine. That's why I'm crunking this bitch, no lie.
Fuck you thought this was? Ain't nobody bitch, been doubling up in this bitch. Can't no motherfucker tell me how to structure this shit. I'm busting this shit, run this shit here like a track meet. Funky town been down, gotta ask me. Big dog, no lassie, shit under control, nigga mad speed, gotta get to the dollar like cash me. Big bank is all that we think. Work hard, go hard and he paint. Nigga hate your front yard where he stank. Ain't playing, nigga, 10 toes down, hear what I'm saying. Nigga, big drum, no band, nigga, body's land, nigga, damn. We didn't have to go there, all the shit I know clear, yeah.
I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming and huffing and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. They get drunk in this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming and huffing and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. They get drunk in this bitch.
Who won't smoke in this bitch? You won't smoke in this bitch, but the king on the low in this bitch, setting up the scene and controlling that bitch. I'm about to blow in that bitch like the snow that flow through the funk and I'm sick. Let us smoke the smoke, we blow behind tent. Building the drill and the crush on the shit. I'm a chess player, you little piece mover. Big guns, you little pea shooter. Big towns like street movers. Say big tug, these boys loose. But that you flukes, get poop, scoop like shit from a dog's duke. Shoot while I'm rolling smooth like cruising goose. On 22s and they brand new. Like you, Lord, I will be the one to knock you off. I will empty the drum and peel smooth off. You and I about to go fill his top off. For you the top dog, huh? That's what he thought, y'all. Now we scoffing like overcutters. I choking his vocals, leave him to be felt by the locals. Murder, I wrote it while rolling the spliff. Got me choking like the nigga I choked up off one and the same from different worlds. Straight, so we war in this bitch. No sparring this bitch, I'm a star in this bitch. A king on this throne and fight. Although it's either it's wrong, it's right. This is a battlefield, kid to be killed, and I'm a full clip on the mic. Cause
I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming and huffing and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. They get drunk in this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming and huffing and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. They get drunk in this bitch. Coming and huffing and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. They get drunk in this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming and huffing and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine.
Say, I'm nobody's bitch, you got me confused. Don't get me mixed up with these other niggas you be fucking with. Shoes stay strapped up so I can handle all of my business. Ain't no running up on Jordy, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I heard he was talking, but when I pulled up, he was quick to be quiet. I don't even know what he was thinking about, but I gotta reach out and touch him cause he tried it. Ever since Jordy, don't let shit slide. Keep the gas in the car just to calm me down. But a lot of niggas like to do a lot of shit, but don't do the shit when I'm around. Pussy, I'm nobody's bitch but you mine. That's why I'm crunking this bitch, no lie.
Fuck you thought this was? Ain't nobody bitch. Been doubling up in this bitch. Can't no motherfucker tell me how to structure this shit. I'm busting this shit. Run this shit here like a track meet. Funky Town been down, gotta ask me. Big dog, no lassie. Shit under control, nigga mad speed. Gotta get to the dollar like cash me. Big bank, it's all that we think. Work hard, go hard, and he paint. Nigga hate your front yard where he stank. Ain't playing, nigga. 10 toes down, hear what I'm saying. Nigga, big drum, no band. Nigga, by this land, nigga, damn. We didn't have to go there. All the shit I know clear, yeah.
I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing, and screaming, and cussing, and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing, and screaming, and cussing, and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch.
Who won't smoke in this bitch? You won't smoke in this bitch, but the king on the low in this bitch, setting up the scene and controlling that bitch. But you blowing that bitch like the snow that flow through the funk, and I'm sick. Let us hold the smoke, we blow behind tent. Building the drilling, the crush on the shit. I'm a chess player, you little piece mover. Big guns, you little pea shooter. Big towns like street movers. Say big tug, these boys loose. Potential flukes, get poop, scoop like shit from a dog's duke. Shoot while I'm rolling smooth like cruising goops. On 22s and they brand new. So what you saying for? Like you know, I will be the one to knock you off. All we empty the drum and peel smooth off. You and I about to go peel his top off. For you the top dog, huh? That's what he thought, y'all. Now we scoffing like overcutters that choking his vocals. Leave him to be felt by the locals. Murder, I wrote it while rolling the spliff. Got me choking like the nigga I choked up before. And the same from different worlds. Clash, so we war in this bitch. No spore in this bitch. I'm a star in this bitch. A king on this throne and fight. Although it's either it's wrong, it's right. This is a battlefield. Killed or be killed. And I'm a full clip on the mic. Cause
I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing, and screaming, and cussing, and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing, and screaming, and cussing, and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing, and screaming, and cussing, and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing, and screaming, and cussing, and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine.
Say, I'm nobody's bitch, you got me confused. Don't get me mixed up with these other niggas you be fucking with. Shoes stay strapped up so I can handle all of my business. Ain't no running up on Jordy, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I heard he was talking, but when I pulled up, he was quick to be quiet. I don't even know what he was thinking about, but I gotta reach out and touch him cause he tried it. 817 Jordy, don't let shit slide. Keep the gas in the guard just to calm me down. But a lot of niggas like to do a lot of shit, but don't do the shit when I'm around. Pussy, I'm nobody's bitch but you mine. That's why I'm crunking this bitch, no lie.
Fuck you thought this was? Ain't nobody bitch. Been doubling up in this bitch. Can't no motherfucker tell me how to structure this shit. I'm busting this shit. Run this shit here like a track meet. Funky Town been down, gotta ask me. Big dog, no lassie. Shit under control, nigga mad speed. Gotta get to the dollar like cash me. Big bank, it's all that we think. Work hard, go hard, and he paint. Nigga hate your front yard where he stank. Ain't playing, nigga. 10 toes down, hear what I'm saying. Nigga, big drum, no band. Nigga, by this land, nigga, damn. We didn't have to go there. All the shit I know clear, yeah.
I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing, and screaming, and cussing, and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing, and screaming, and cussing, and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine.
that bitch. But you blowing that bitch like the snow that flow through the funk, and I'm sick. Let us hold the smoke. We blow behind tent. Building the drill and the crush on the shit. I'm a chess player, you little piece mover. Big guns, you little pea shooter. Big towns like street movers. Say big tug, these boys loose. But did you fluke? Skip poop, scoop like shit from a dog's duke. Shoot while I'm rolling smooth like cruising goose. On 22s and they brand new. So what you saying for? Like you long, I will be the one to knock you off. All we empty the drum and peel smooth off. You and I about to go fill his top off. For you the top dog, huh? That's what he thought, y'all. Now we scoffing like overcutters are choking his vocals. Leave him to be felt by the locals. Murder, I wrote it while rolling the spliff. Got me choking like the nigga I choked up off one and the same from different worlds. Like, so we warring this bitch. No scoring this bitch, I'm a scoring this bitch. A king on this throne and fight. Although it's either it's wrong, it's right. This is a battlefield, killed be killed. And I'm a full clip on the mic. Cause
I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine.
Say, I'm nobody's bitch, you got me confused. Don't get me mixed up with these other niggas you be fucking with. Shoes stay strapped up so I can handle all of my business. Ain't no running up on Jordy, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I heard he was talking, but when I pulled up, he was quick to be quiet. I don't even know what he was thinking about, but I gotta reach out and touch him cause he tried it. 817 Jordy, don't let shit slide. Keep the gas in the guard just to calm me down. But a lot of niggas like to do a lot of shit, but don't do the shit when I'm around. Pussy, I'm nobody's bitch, but you mine. That's why I'm crunking this bitch, no lie.
Fuck you thought this was? Ain't nobody bitch, been doubling up in this bitch. Can't no motherfucker tell me how to structure this shit. I'm busting this shit, run this shit here like a track meet. Funka Town been down, gotta ask me. Big dog, no lassie, shit under control, nigga mad speed, gotta get to the dollar like cash me. Big bank is all that we think. Work hard, go hard and he paint. Nigga hate your front yard where he stank. Ain't playing, nigga, 10 toes down, hear what I'm saying. Nigga, big drum, no band, nigga, by this land, nigga, damn. We didn't have to go there, all the shit I know player, yeah.
I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. Coming in, nothing, and puffing and screaming and cussing and throwing a fit. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. But you are all mine. Nigga cooking this bitch.
Who won't smoke in this bitch? You won't smoke in this bitch, but the king on the low in this bitch, setting up the scene and controlling that bitch. But you blowing that bitch like the snow that flow through the funk, and I'm sick. Let us hold the smoke, we blow behind tent. Building the drill and the crush on the shit. I'm a chess player, you little piece mover. Big guns, you little pea shooter. Big towns like street movers. Say big tug, these boys loose. But did you fluke? Skip poop, scoop like shit from a dog's duke. Shoot while I'm rolling smooth like cruising goose. On 22s and they brand new. Like you long, I will be the one to knock you off. All we empty the drum and peel smooth off. You and I about to go fill his top off. For you the top dog, huh? That's what he thought, y'all. Now we scoffing like overcutters are choking his vocals. Leave him to be felt by the locals. Murder, I wrote it while rolling the spliff. Got me choking like the nigga I choked up off one and the same from different worlds. Like, so we warring this bitch. No scoring this bitch, I'm a scoring this bitch. A king on this throne and fight. Although it's
What's the deal, people? Yeah, welcome to the Dom Gardner Show, aka Mr. I Do Everything. On this channel, We go over true crime. We do reaction, funny videos. I even do some gaming on this channel. You guys, if y'all on Facebook, if y'all on what else we on? We on TikTok. If y'all on Facebook or TikTok, y'all come on over to the Dom Gardner at YouTube. Dom, Mr. I Do Everything Gardner, and y'all come on over and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Got to give a big shout out to Bud the King. That is right, guys. All my music is done in house. Give a shout out to Big Tug for the track. Give a shout out to Caddy Mac and A17 Jody. But today, man, we got a good show for you guys. It's been all over social media, even on prime news stations. We are going to go over the Stefon Diggs trial today. Well, it's actually going to be more than just today because this trial was about 2 days. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do 3 parts to this trial. And yeah, man, I hope you guys like this channel, man. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. And y'all follow me on all platforms. Please follow me on all platforms. But let's go ahead and get into this. Let's hold on real quick. Make sure my camera right. Okay. What? All right. Well, I guess it don't want to work. It was just working, but let me see. No, don't want to work. All right, fine. Guess we'll deal with this camera then for now. But okay, let's go ahead and get into this trial. As you guys may know, Stefon Diggs is on trial. Well, he was on trial for, I believe it was strangulation with intent or something like that. And just to give you guys some information about this trial, a whole lot of people think it was a silver suit, which I'm sure she was trying to set it up to where she can maybe sue him later. But this actual trial was actually a criminal trial. So he was actually being criminally charged with this. He was being charged. All right. By a woman named Mila Adams, right? Let's see. Who is Mila Adams? Jamila Adams is a professional private chef who has worked with athletes and celebrities over a decade. She gained public attention in May 2026 as the accuser in a criminal assault trial of the former NFL player Stefon Diggs, alleging he strangled and slapped her in December of 2025. Now, I don't know why they say he's a former NFL player. He's actually still in the NFL. He's just a free agent. He hasn't retired or anything like that. So I don't know why they just saying that shit. But all right. So just a little professional background on her. She has over 10 years of experience as a private chef working for professional athletes and high profile clients. Relationship with Diggs. Adams worked for Stefon Diggs as his personal chef for $2,000 weekly, living at his Massachusetts home. She described their relationship as complicated, starting as friends before becoming intimate. Now, when anybody says, look, let me just say this. When anybody says it's complicated, whether it's from the man's side or the woman's side, there's really no complication to it. More than likely, they just put you either in the friend zone or the sex only zone. There's really no complications to it. And I am sure she understood that, But as it says here, you guys, she was a private chef for him. So, and then they started becoming intimate. He started sleeping with her. Now, just to give you guys, show you what she looks like. This is her. Oh no, not that. Let's see. Can I get it good? All right. This is her. Is it? No, I don't think that's her. That look like her though. This is her right here though. That's a better picture right there. Bam. There she go. That's her. As you guys can see, she is absolutely gorgeous, fine as shit. It has been rumored or reported, anyways, that she does have a BBL. So, I mean, I don't really care about stuff like that, to be honest with you. Women with BBLs, if that makes you feel better, so what? Go ahead and do you, I guess. But me personally, I don't. Especially if it looks natural. But if it looks ridiculous, though, okay, it's like, all right, what we doing here? But if it looks natural, though, it's cool, right? So this is her. Um, for y'all who don't know who Stefon Diggs is, this is him. He is an NFL player. He was formerly on, I believe, Houston, and then before that, he was on the Buffalo Bills. Um, in my personal opinion, I do think he's top 10 receivers in the league right now. So he had just played in the Super Bowl, which they had lost, and he was formerly dating Cardi B, which I'm going to definitely break that down. On another episode, on another show, with what's going on with Cardi B and the baby and the Offset situation. So we'll do that on a whole nother show. If you're tuning in right now, make sure you smash that like button. And y'all make sure y'all comment down below if y'all want to engage in the content. I am answering all of my chats on Facebook and on YouTube. Remember, there's Dom, Mr. I Do Everything Gardner on YouTube. Y'all come on over to that. And if you're on Facebook, you can definitely comment in the chats. And if you have any, disagreements about what I'm saying and what we're about to get ready to watch and react to, y'all definitely just comment down below. Okay. So, but just to let you guys know, yeah, he was intimate with this woman, and apparently it started out that way. She's trying to cover it as if it started out as a chef, but apparently he was intimate with this woman and he moved her in and put her on the payroll as his personal chef. That is what happened. All right. So let's go ahead and click on over to this one. Bam, bam. And I'm going to put it like this. That way y'all could, let's go ahead and put me over here. There we go. Bam. All right. Is this, I gotta fix that because I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that. I gotta fix it. All right. So, like I said to you guys, we are about to start from day one on the trial. Let's go ahead and from when she was sworn in. All right. Let's see. You're on TikTok. Appreciate you guys for the gifted on TikTok.
Gay!
That's if you're a dude. Appreciate you guys, though. We are going to start reacting to this video right now. Let's go.
May I inquire?
You may.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Could you please state your name and
If you
spell your
guys
last
can hear
name?
that, give me a 1 in the
Jamila,
chat. If you can't hear it, give me a 2.
Adams, AD.
Give me a 1 in the chat if you
And,
can
do
hear
you
it.
only
Give
go
me a
by
2 if you
Jamila or-
I
can't.
go by Mila.
Mila, okay. And what do you do for a living?
I am a professional chef. I have been working in the industry for 13 years.
So you're a professional chef. Do you work in kitchens and?
I work privately for athletes, prominent figures, and wealthy families.
So you're a private. Is there a difference between a private chef and personal chef? Are those the same things, or?
It's pretty much the same thing.
And how long do you say you've been a private chef?
13 years.
13 years. And
Now, as we go on this journey of this trial, because like I said, I'm gonna break it down in 3 parts. As we go on this journey, though, you guys, I am going to be stopping and commentating and just, pointing out little things that I do notice. Now, one thing that I want to point out is that, and look, before I start this, let me go ahead and emphasize by saying I speak in generalities. Now, I know not everybody, right? But how ridiculous is it that I have to keep explaining that I know everybody is not like that? That's just like saying, hey, world hunger exists. No, it don't, because all my niggas eat. How does that sound to you? That's crazy, right? So let's keep it on generalities, right? I understand not everybody. All right. So,
And that's all I had to say about that.
now, one thing that I did notice about this young woman is that she's playing like she's really good at playing victim, right? She's really good at trying to make people feel sorry for her. She has the little sad face going on and stuff like that. And I have been watching this trial play itself out from the beginning to the end, and you guys are going to notice very much so how she was very contradicting, and she just seemed like she was vindictive. And I've always said this about women, man. Women, they play victim so well, and I really do feel like psychologically it's something that's engraved in women in their nature to be deceptive, right? Like I think women are the best at being deceptive. And that's not saying that men can't deceive or not master deceivers, but I think women do it a lot better than men. And because, biology wise, it's really their strong suit. It's their go-to tactic. They know they're not physically capable of getting over on a man, so they have to go at it psychologically, right? So I just want to point that out while we keep watching this.
What sort of training did you take to become a chef?
I went to school for clinical psychology, so I have a degree in psychology. But I followed my passion in cooking because I grew up in the South and we cook. So I did some training in France and also Italy.
And kind of very generally, what does a private chef do?
We provide daily meals for our clients. So that would be breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. It's typically a live-in situation, so readily available to them, kind of like 24 hours a day. So I would say it's based on clients' needs. So
Now, I don't really know her little background or like, her little resume background of how many people she's actually been a private chef for, but I really am curious about how many of those people she actually moved in with and lived with. Because she's making it seem like all private personal chefs, they move into your house and they live with their clients and stuff like that. And if you are a chef and you are a personal chef, private chef, I don't know, get in the chat, y'all, get in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong or not. I don't think that, that's a requirement, right? Like, I mean, unless you're like a damn billionaire and you live on an estate or something. But we know Stefon Diggs is not a billionaire. Like, he might be rich, he might be a millionaire, but he's not a billionaire, so he doesn't have an estate for sure. So I don't know though. Maybe, you know. Let's see.
And
each client would, whatever your health goals were or health issues were, I will help you get better.
so you mentioned a little bit of what kind of clientele have you worked for?
Athletes, entertainers.
And without naming names, what kind of...
Now, like I said before, I wonder how many of those athletes and entertainers that she actually moved in with. I wonder that. If anybody in the chat knows the answer to that, please comment and let me know.
athletes or entertainers do you mean?
Singers, football players, basketball players, baseball players.
And are these professionals?
Very professional.
How much do you make in that job?
It ranges, depending on the needs they need from me. If it's a full-time live-in, it can range from anywhere $5,300 a week to $10,000.
Turning your attention now to a Mr. Stefon Diggs. Do you know Mr. Stefon Diggs?
Yes.
And how do you know him?
I've known Stefon Diggs for over 4.5 years.
And how'd you meet him?
We met.
Now, I need y'all to understand and listen to that very, very closely. She's been knowing him for over 4.5 years, but she's only been on the payroll for about a year for a football season. That's how long she's been on the payroll, but she's been knowing him for 4.5 years. So, in my mind, anyways, I could be wrong, and this is an assumption, but in my mind, he met her a long time ago, right? And he's been dealing with her for years, like intimate. He's been sleeping with her for years. That's what I take from that. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. So,
In December 22, through Instagram message, he first...
of course, he slid in her DM, like she got the BBL. She was fine. You know what I'm saying? He's an athlete. And you know what? I don't know if you guys know this or not, but athletes, they do have a habit of jumping in Instagram girls' DMs, I'm old enough to remember that, we used to have to approach the girl in order to talk to her, but I was right there on the beginning of online dating, and it's just become easier to meet a girl online than to meet a girl in person, especially if you are someone of high status and high financial portfolio like Stefon Diggs.
wanted me to cook for him.
And do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yes.
And could you identify him through... I see you're pointing at someone, but can you describe him just because we have to have everything on the record? You describe him either by clothing he's wearing or hairstyle, anything like that?
A blue shirt and blue tie and blue suit.
Your Honor, may the record reflect that this witness has identified the defendant as Mr. Stefon Diggs?
It will reflect the identification of the defendant.
Thank you. Over those 4 or so years, how would you characterize your relationship with Mr. Diggs?
I would say it's complicated.
You see, there's that complication again. It's complicated. What's so complicated about it, right? We know what's complicated about it is that you've been sleeping with this man, and more than likely, now we don't know this for a fact. This is an assumption, but I think I'm assuming right when I say more than likely she wanted a a monogamous relationship with this man. She wanted an exclusive relationship with this man. And he just comes across as a man who doesn't do exclusive relationships. So, yeah.
We had it started out as friends. We met.
Appreciate the gifted on TikTok, man. Thank you very much. You guys come on over to YouTube at Dom Mr. I Do Everything Gardner and subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Please come on over.
Started out as friends, became sexual, and we would meet up, hang out, and we decided I would come work for him like February of 2025.
So you said February 2025, you and he talked about you working for him?
Yes.
And that's as a private chef?
Yes.
What were the sort of terms of your employment? Like were you going to be living with him?
Yes.
And how many meals or what was it like working for him?
Now, yet again, I don't know this for sure, but how many times do you hire a personal chef, a private chef, and then you have them come move with you? Like, I'm just for certain that he was absolutely dealing with her sexually before she actually started and came and worked for him. And the way that she's breaking it down or perceiving it is like she started working for him and then it grew into an intimate relationship. It doesn't make sense to me. So
Can you say that again?
Yeah, it is. So as far as your employment goes, what were your duties working as a Mr. Diggs private chef?
My duties were to make all his meals.
your duties was to cook and sleep with him. Let's just call a spade, man. Like, that's real talk. These were your duties. He would come in the room and smash, and then you would go cook a meal for him. That's what that is.
And that's all I have to say about that.
His snacks, basically him healthy. That was the start of our initially hiring me. He was coming back. It was his comeback year, and I wanted to help him get healthy, to eat better too.
So just right there, man, you can hear it in her voice is trembling and stuff. She want to cry and make she want to make the jury just have sympathy for her and stuff. And for the fellas out there that's watching, this is a typical woman's tactic. Now, for the ladies out there watching, of course not all. I think I disclosed this at the beginning. I am not speaking about all. I am speaking in generality. So, of course, not all. But if we're being honest,
you can't handle the truth.
Most of you women are like this.
So, do you create a menu? Does he just tell you what he wants?
I'm skilled with recovery, so I knew what it would take to get him, help him get healthy and stay healthy.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
So it was more so like diet change would be the focus, and just overall help.
And would you cook just for him or for other people as well?
Yes, I will cook for.
And again, guys, this is part 1 of a 3-part series. I'm breaking it down like this because I want to give y'all context over every single video that I drop. this context is giving us, kind of is painting us a picture for us to see what the dynamic of the relationship was and what happened from her perspective, what she said happened. That's what we're doing right now before we get into part 2 and part 3.
Whoever was in the house.
And I know you mentioned earlier breakfast. Is that the sort of standard? Was it every day breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then?
Yes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
And how much did you get paid for this?
We agreed on $2,000 a week.
And how did you get paid?
Finance office would pay me.
And see, that's another sign, man. Like, he wasn't even giving the money out of his pocket, which he got $2,000 to give out of his pocket. But he did put on his payroll so he can write her ass off on his taxes. That's be real. He didn't want to just keep buying stuff for her and she just become a bill.
Bomba.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I feel him on that.
So you said that you, while this was staying in his house, right?
Yes.
Where was this house?
7 Schoolmasters Lane.
In what town?
Dedham.
And could you describe this house? What was it? It was a single family home?
What do you mean by that?
What was it? Was it an apartment? Was it a...
Just fucking
Stupid.
What do you mean by that?
That just happened.
What do you mean by that? What does a single family home means?
Oh, it's a single family home's house.
And how many floors was it?
Basement, middle floor, a landing, and then top floor. So 3 floors.
And so where was the kitchen?
The kitchen was downstairs on the floor you come into the house on. So the first floor, I call it.
And that's where you did your chefing, cooking, baking. I don't know.
Yes, where I did my cooking.
Yes.
Yes.
She made sure to tell him where I did my cooking. We don't bake around here. We cook.
And where did you stay in that house?
I stayed on the top floor.
And where was it in the house?
It was up the landing all the way to the back, and it was over the kitchen.
And was this a single bedroom that you had? Was it a suite? What was it?
A single bedroom with a full bathroom.
With a full bathroom. Was the bathroom off of the bedroom?
It's the bedroom, and then you walk back into the bathroom.
So
it was in my room.
Okay, so the entrance to the bathroom wasn't in the hallway; it was in the bedroom.
Yes.
Okay. And where was Mr. Diggs? Or where was his bedroom?
Up the first landing.
You know, as I've been watching this trial, I really don't understand why they got to go through all this dialogue. Why can't they get straight to the point of what happened? Like, for real, what happened? Is that too much to ask? You know what I'm saying? They want to know where his bedroom is and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay, so you said that there was the floor you come in on, a landing, and then
Mr. Diggs' room.
Mr. Diggs was on the landing?
Yes.
Okay. How long were you there in that house?
From July 2025, July 20th, 21st, I can't remember exactly right now, to December the 15th.
And during that time, who was at the house with you?
So it's important to know this, you guys. He fired her before the season was over, actually before the playoffs came, he actually let her go. So the whole time through the playoffs and through the Super Bowl, Stefon Diggs was dealing with this. This is what he was dealing with. Now, the NFL, or at least the Patriots, they will try to tell you that this had nothing to do with why they let him go. It was a restructure of his contract issue. I think that's wrong button.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
That's cap. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to save face. That's a great PR move, right? But I think this absolutely had everything to do with why they let him go at the end of the season.
Mr. Diggs, his friends.
Did he have other staff that lived there, or was it just?
No, I was just living there. He had friends that basically lived there.
Okay. And while you were living there, was it a kind of regular schedule or thing? How did that work?
Yes, he gets a different schedule by the week, but it would change by the day sometimes. Sometimes he would have to go in later or earlier. So I would often ask at night what time you have to be at work, so I can have breakfast prepared for him to take to work.
Turning your attention now to November. Around November, did any sort of friction occur between members of his staff?
Yes.
And what was that?
You guys, I got kind of a delay over here on my side. So if you are chatting, if you are leaving a comment, just give me a minute and I'll see it and work with you on that.
Friction. Say that again. Friction.
Was there any sort of maybe I should say this. What, if anything, happened near the end of November?
Yes. A Instagram DM message was sent.
Now, I need you guys to listen to this part very, very closely.
To his child's mother's friend, and this message was stating that I was telling his personal business of
which you was
women that he was sleeping with that worked with us, that worked with me, and
which that's also another big key in this. You got to understand that this guy is an athlete, multimillionaire, top 10 receivers in the National Football League. So he kept it all in house. Like, you know, if he was sleeping with the woman, unless she was a celebrity, then more than likely that she did some kind of work for him. He just didn't want to go out there and get strays.
Yeah.
And so,
as far as I can remember what that message said.
And so, how did this create friction within the people working for Mr. Diggs?
I was confronted by Mr. Diggs if I said these things. But it had already been Mr. Diggs had a ongoing sexual relationship with Lindsey Bolin, and this person, she didn't like me, that fact that I was in the house.
So you mentioned Lindsey Bolin. Who's that person?
Lindsey Bolin, it works for Mr. Diggs.
And how? Like, what does she do?
I can't quite answer that. I just know he provides housing, pays her rent. I don't know. Yeah, she works for him. I don't know.
And so, did you and Lindsey get into any sort of argument, or you mean, or?
We didn't get in. We got in an argument after Mr. Diggs confronted me. She sent me a message first.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
She's lying. You can just tell. She's hesitant. Like, these are tall tales of somebody who's not being truthful.
Per his instruction. and called me a name, excuse my language, guys, a bitch, and she just went on and on and on in this message about me.
And here's another thing. She keep talking about excuse my language, but once they start reading the text messages, you're gonna see for yourselves that she has no problem with using foul language.
Bomba.
Objection, Your Honor. May we be heard at sidebar?
Yes.
And see, another thing in this trial that I've noticed that, I actually watched like the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial, and it wasn't as much in that trial as in this trial. They were doing sidebars. They kept going doing sidebars, especially doing her testimony. Now, for people in the chat who's wondering, why am I assuming and stuff like that? Yes, I have seen this whole trial in its totality. So I am telling you, I don't want to really just disclose. I'm sure y'all already know he was found not guilty. I'm sure you guys already know that, but y'all probably just don't know the details on how the trial went. So I don't want to give up all the details, but just know, I know for a fact she's a liar.
Were you communicating with any people at this point?
I received a text from Hannah, was one of his friends.
Did you receive any texts or send any texts to Mr. Diggs?
No, the morning text that was in the morning. We had went back and forth.
So you had some previous texts in the morning?
Yes.
So you're in the bedroom. What happens next?
Now, you got to understand the reason why the prosecution is asking her these line of questions. They are trying to build in the jury's mind motive. They're trying to build in the jury's mind why whatever she accused happened. That's what is going on right now. That's why they're going through all this dialogue and build up and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They really trying to get this boy.
Bomba.
I was in the bedroom. Mr. Diggs came into my room. I was laying across the bed. He came into my room.
When you were in the bedroom, was the door closed?
Yes, the door was closed.
So when he came in, did he open the door?
Yes, he opened the door.
Did he leave it open after him?
No, he closed the door behind him.
And you said you were on the bed?
Yes, I was laying across the bed.
About how far away were you from the door?
About 4 or 5 feet, something like that.
So he comes in, closes the door behind him. What happens next?
I also wish I can pull up a blueprint or something for his house and where she actually was and how big her room is, because I'm assuming it was it was considered a master room for an average you and me apartment or house, maybe not for his house. He probably got the super master room, but if she had a bathroom in her room, I'm assuming she had a big enough space.
He asked me to come here. He walked across the room and leaned back on the dresser.
Okay, and just to give a kind of a sense, where's the dresser in the room in relation to the door and
across the room, alongside the bathroom door.
Okay, so about how far away from the front door is the dresser?
Or 8 feet. I don't know a nice amount of feet.
Okay, so some amount of distance from it. You said he leans against the dresser?
Yes.
Are you still on the bed at this point?
I'm still on bed at this point.
What happens?
He comes in, he looks very angry. He was upset from the text exchange we were having. And in that text exchange, he was calling me bitches, and
see,
he was just very upset.
But what happened in that room?
You see, she's forgetting to tell y'all what she said in the text message, which the text messages will absolutely come out, and it is absolutely ridiculous. You know, like, honestly, before we go on, I just want to know, what is the burden of evidence and proof before you move this on to criminal trial? That's all I want to know. What kind of evidence did they actually have before they proceeded, which the prosecutor proceeded to put this docket on the judge's desk?
He came in and he with intent to hurt me.
No. What, not his intent or anything. What actually happened?
He was leaning against the dresser. He asked me to get up to come here. I got up off the bed and I came across to him and I stood in front of him, like I stood on the side of him because he was leaning back. I stood on the side of him and he was like, what was all that shit you was talking?
And then what happened?
And I was beginning to say, you said, and I couldn't finish my statement, and he smacked me.
So when you say he smacked you...
He smacked me with an open hand.
Do you know which hand he used?
Right hand, right side of my face.
Do you know which part of your face got hit?
The right side of my face.
And I know you're...
Stop the cap.
Let's stop that real quick. She said he hit him. He hit her with on the right side of her face with his right hand, and it was an open hand. So he didn't backhand her. He open hand her with his right hand on the right side of her face. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the world or anything like that, but I will say this. If I was to smack somebody with an open hand with my right hand, it's going to hit the left side of their face. That's all I'm saying.
You're putting your hand against your cheek. Was it your cheek that got
struck? It was my cheek that got hit.
About how far away from you were you from him when that happened?
I was at the end of the dresser.
And where was he?
He was in front of my other.
So I just caught her in a lie right there. I don't even think y'all heard that. Y'all didn't catch that. She said that he told her to come here and he was like sitting on a dresser and she stood on the side of him. Now she's saying he was at the end of the dresser.
Side of the dresser.
So about how much space was in between you?
Maybe 3 feet, 4 feet.
So you said that he smacked you. I want to use the word. Did you say smack or slap? I don't know what the word was.
Smack.
So he smacked you,
yeah.
And then what happened?
I went to try to block him, push him like this, stop.
So again, I see you're pushing your hands out.
I pushed up. He's way taller than me. I pushed up for him.
How tall are you?
4'11", 5 feet.
And how tall is he? Do you know?
6 feet, 6'1".
So you said you pushed out and you made a motion with your hands. So does that mean you pushed with your hands?
Yes.
Around what, like his stomach, his chest, his shoulders?
Up to block his hands.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then he...
There we go. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. Bring on the crocodile tears. Hey, you guys, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all smash the like button. And y'all come over to our other channel at It's Up Podcast on YouTube. Y'all subscribe to that channel. I do a podcast with B. Scott. Now, on this podcast, we got a couple clips out. And I said it a while ago. We did a show how I was saying, and I stand by this, when women cry, it's bullshit. And I say that as in the only time that is real is when somebody dies or like their kid or their mother or something is sick. But in situations like this is bullshit. And of course, for the women out there who's watching, I do understand not all women. I gotta say this one more time for y'all. I speak in generalities, okay? Of course, not all women. Most of the world can see, but we do have blind people out there, right? So of course, we are talking in generalities. We make the way the roads is, the way we live our life, we do that for people who can see. Of course, we make accommodations for blind people, but that is not the norm. Okay. So generally speaking, a lot of women do this crocodile tear show. And she can't even do it right.
Can I have a second?
Can I have a second? She must think we stupid. And I'm just saying, man, like, this is crazy.
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
Yes, you can.
She can't even produce a tear. Let me have a second. Look, she's trying. Look, if you notice, look, this is Psychology 101. She's staring out in the abyss, trying to think of something super, super sad so some tears can roll down her eyes. She couldn't even cry. Her eyes couldn't even water up, man. Stop the bullshit.
When I went up to push his hand, like block him, like block him, he took his arm and he like came around my neck with the grip of his elbow around my neck.
Yet again, for the new watchers, this is not a civil suit. The person who is asking me these questions is a prosecutor. This is a criminal trial right now, okay? He was actually charged with this. He was actually charged with a crime. Okay, this is not a civil suit, and I want people to really understand that, because I've been seeing online how everybody think, oh, she just, that's a civil suit, which I'm sure it's a money grab situation, because in most criminal investigations, whoever the victim is, after the criminal investigation, then they can turn right back around and file a civil lawsuit. So this is a criminal trial.
And he began to choke me, pressure on my neck with his elbow.
So you said you pushed against him, and then he put his arm around your neck?
Yes.
Do you know, were you facing away from him?
I was facing him.
You were facing him, he put his arm around your neck?
Yes, he like spun me around.
He spun you around?
I will have to show you more so than I can describe it.
Describe it as best you can.
I was standing in front of him. When he slapped me, I went to like try to hit him back like this. And then it was like he tackled me. Like got me to try to keep from pushing him or protecting myself. And he put his arm around my neck like this, and he was choking me.
So you ended up in a position where his forearm or bicep was around your neck.
Yes.
And you said he choked you. What exactly, did he put pressure on your neck?
Yes, he put pressure on me.
And were you able to breathe?
At first, and it kept getting tighter.
So were you able to breathe?
No.
About how long were you in this position?
I would say roughly I can't recall the amount of time. I just know it went from the...
You know why she don't know?
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
Because she's lying. That's why she don't know. Like, let's be real. Let's be 1,000 about this. She is lying, absolutely.
Edge where we were in front of the dresser to the side of the bed, to him falling on top of me on the bed.
So about how far of a distance is that?
About maybe 4 or 5 feet, something like that, 5, 6 feet.
At some point, did he let you go?
Yeah, he let me go. When we got to the side of the bed, I was pushing back. I started to do a move that I saw off of social media. He said to me that
my name is Jeff.
She started to do a move she saw off social media. Now, I just want to preface this by saying, by no means am I, making fun of domestic violence or anything like that. I do understand domestic violence is a very serious thing, and it's very triggering for some people out there. And I use the word people because not only women fall victim to domestic violence, men fall victim to domestic violence as well. So I understand that, but this is like it's like, you ever watch one of these movies on Tubi? I don't even think it's a Tubi movie. It's more like a YouTube movie. Like one of these super, super low budget film movies. You know what I'm saying? She's one of those actors. It ain't even a D-list actor. You a F-list actor. You in last place, bitch.
it is not going to work.
So you say you tried to do
There was a defensive move where you try to put your hands underneath the person that's trying to choke you. It's like something I saw on a women defensive page or something. And he said that shit you see on Instagram is not going to work. And
no, it's not. Especially with you being 5 feet tall and this nigga like 6'1", 6'2", an NFL player that works out all the time and get hit by 300-pound linemen and shit like that. It ain't gonna work. That is funny.
that's when he got tighter. Like the more I was trying to pull his hand, he got tighter.
And then what happened?
And then I was pushing back. And then he like fell down on top of me on the bed because I was on the side of the bed. And it was like, he was like letting me, like, I guess he was about to let me go. But as he was getting up, he like pulled my hair. And he was like, yeah, I thought so.
And then what happened?
He got up off of me, off the bed behind me, and he walked around the bed. I told him I still haven't got paid. He said lies. And he was like, so what are you doing? So what are you doing for the week?
So you mean to tell me after he smacked you and after he strangled you, the only thing you had to say was, I still haven't got paid? I mean, for the ladies out here, if somebody was to smack you and was to strangle you, your next line of inquiry is going to be, when am I going to get paid? I'm just saying, I don't know about y'all, but it sounds absolutely ridiculous to me.
Stop the cap.
And I was like, I'm staying here. He said, I don't want anyone in my house. I don't want anyone here. I was like, okay, so who's going to get my ticket? He said, who always gets your ticket? And that's it. He walked out of the room.
So from the moment he entered the room to the moment he left, about how much time went by?
My last text.
And I need y'all to pay attention to these timelines because we're going to definitely get into these timelines in part 2. I need y'all to pay close attention to the timelines that she had.
To Anna was probably like 3:30 something. I text Sunny at 4:11 So it was between that time because I didn't have plans. I didn't have money to go anywhere to travel. I know.
I know, but just the question was about how long time.
It was just in between that time. I can't say exact, but I know it's before 4/11.
So, is that 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes?
He was in the room probably maybe 10 minutes, 15. I'm not sure.
When he left the room, what happened next?
I looked down at my pants. I had peed my pants, and I had just came off my cycle, and I was bleeding really bad.
Now, look, if this truly happened, my prayers and heart goes out to this young woman, you know. But if I'm being honest,
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
Again, I guess because I was so scared, I changed my pants and I cleaned up myself and I came back in the room. And that's when I text Sonny to get my flight.
And where was that flight to?
Atlanta.
At some point, did you exit your? When you said you went to your bathroom, is that the bathroom that's connected to the bedroom, right?
Yes.
At some point, did you leave out your bedroom again?
I didn't leave out my bedroom till later in the afternoon.
But so at some point later on, you did. Do you know about how long you stayed there?
Now, did you hear what she just said?
In my bedroom? Oh wow, because I was trying to figure out what I was.
Did y'all hear what she just said? She did not leave her bedroom until later on that evening. Those were the words that came out of her mouth.
So at some point though, that later on that day, you exited out of the bedroom.
Yes.
And what did you do next?
When I exited out of the bedroom. While I was in my bedroom, I was packing my clothes.
Yeah, what did you do next?
Bombakat!
Clothes to leave. I called another coworker, I would call her, and I just asked her, like, you know, what she was doing, and she was like, I told her I wasn't able to go to Art Basel, and that like I was going home, and she was like, oh, you should come here, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll come there.
When she said here, what does that mean?
New York City. So I then proceeded to change my flight to go to New York.
Okay. And when was that flight going to be?
Now, it's also important to know that the girl she's talking about is Stefon Diggs, the girl who braids Stefon Diggs' hair. Is the person who takes care of his hair. That's the girl she's talking about going to go see in New York.
I just know I landed at 10:49. It was a later flight in the
But it's that day?
It's that day, yes.
Did you see Mr. Diggs anytime after that happened that day?
Yes.
And what was that like?
He was getting a massage, and I was leaving out by the time I saw him.
So, that's another thing to point out, man. The house wasn't empty. It wasn't just them two in the house. He had his assistant there. He had the groundskeeper there, or, you know, the maintenance guy, whatever you want to call him. He had his massage therapist there, and he had the lady who was braiding his hair. Well, no, she wasn't there. The lady that was braiding his hair, she was not there, but it was his massage therapist and his personal assistant.
And over birthday gifts that I had got.
And to keep in mind, this was his birthday weekend too, right? So he was planning a trip to go to Miami this weekend. This was his birthday weekend, to keep that in mind.
When you said you're handing out birthday gifts, who were you handing out birthday gifts
to? Him.
This is a gift that you had already purchased, or?
Yes, I normally give him a birthday gift every year.
When's his birthday?
November 28th.
Okay, so this was a little bit afterwards?
Yeah.
So at some point, did you leave this house?
And let's be 1,000 about this, man. Let's keep it a stack. Most women don't buy gifts for men unless they either are in a intimate relationship, meaning as in they've been dealing with each other for years, or they're married or something like that, or they see potential in this guy that they want to be with. So they try to do everything the right way, girlfriend energy and all this type of stuff just to get with this man. Let's keep it a stack.
Yes.
How did you leave to get to the airport?
A car, a Uber.
All right, and so an Uber came and picked you up and brought you to the airport?
Yes.
You went to New York. Was it New York City or New York State?
New York City.
Also New York State, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And who did you meet up in New York City?
I met up with Shy Charles, and she picked me up from the airport.
That is the woman who does Stefon Diggs' hair. She braids his hair. That is who she met up with in New York City. Now, again, y'all got to remember, he's been dealing with this lady for some years. She met him. She even admitted she met him about 4.5 years ago, but she didn't move in until July of 2025. That's when she moved in and officially became on the payroll and started working for him.
And we went to pick up her friend, Talia.
That's another important fact. They went to go pick up the girl's friend. Like the hairdresser, she went to go pick up her friend. So that's another key witness, okay? And when I say key, I mean she has no dog in this fight. She don't even know Stefon Diggs personally, and she doesn't know Melia Adams. I think that's her name. Mila Adams. That's her name. Mila Adams. She doesn't know her at all.
And then we went to her ex-husband's house to pick up something or to do something she had to do. We were there. We ordered wings and watched a movie, watched some videos.
And did you tell anyone here about what had happened to you?
No, I didn't tell anyone there because they have their own interpersonal sexual relationship, so I wouldn't have never told her anything like that.
So just right there, she's trying to paint the picture as if these are not my friends, they're his friends. So why would you call her and go to New York to go spend a week? Remember, she spent a week out there with this girl, and supposedly they're not friends.
How long did you stay in New York?
I stayed in New York Tuesday to Tuesday, so 7 days the week.
And did you come back to Massachusetts?
Yes.
And did you come back to working for Mr. Diggs?
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for watching on TikTok, man. Y'all come on over to YouTube at It's Up Podcast. That's It's Up Podcast. All one word. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all come on over to Dom, Mr. I Do Everything Gardner on YouTube. That's Dom, Mr. I Do Everything Gardner. That's on YouTube. Y'all subscribe to the channel.
At some point, and I know this was a little bit before, maybe a little bit afterwards, but at some point were you talking to Mr. Diggs about money you felt he owed you?
It was past wages.
Okay.
Yes.
When did you first start? When did you first bring that?
And she keep on saying that, man. Like, this is another important thing that I want y'all to listen to, too. She keep on saying past wages. This is what she keep on saying. But
lie detector determined that was a lie.
With him?
During the week of our battle, I want to say like maybe the 5th or 6th.
Of December?
Yes.
Okay. And so you felt that he owed you some money from wages that weren't paid? Is that what you're saying?
I wasn't paid for the time time of the month. Like I had been paid for the weeks that I put in at that time.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
And who did you talk to Mr. Diggs directly, or did you talk to his finance people? Who did you talk to about this?
It was a chain of command. Like I would talk to his assistant. But his assistant was under investigation for stealing watches and money. So I don't know if...
And, you know, the uncomfortable truth, the reality that we're not going to talk about, that we refuse to acknowledge, is that women shit on women more than men shit on women.
Bombakat!
My thing.
Sustain that portion of the answer will be stricken from the record, and the jurors will disregard it.
And I want y'all to remember what she said, you know. Oh, but she's under investigation for stealing or money laundering or whatever the case she may say. You know what I'm saying? So it's clear to me anyways that she doesn't like this woman, and it's highly possible that the woman don't like her either.
Give it no consideration to your deliberation. Please answer the question asked. Commonwealth, next question.
Thank you, Your Honor. At some point, did someone from Mr. Diggs bring up the non-disclosure agreement?
Yes, Mr. Diggs likes to abuse people and try to hide his abuse.
See, she's trying to throw subtle jabs in there. They didn't ask you all that. They asked you, did somebody approach you to get you to sign an NDA? Speaking of that, you know, I need you guys to understand this too. If you are a high profile celebrity, high profile athlete, 9 times out of 10, if you come in their circle, they are going to have you sign an NDA. That is what it is. It is to protect them. It's not so they can go and do some fuck shit or whatever the fuck, you know. It's so it can protect them and you won't be out there in TMZ trying to sell secrets.
That objection is sustained. That portion of the witness's answer will be stricken, and the jurors will disregard it during your deliberations. You are to give it no consideration and do not raise it. Next question.
At some point, were you given some information about a non-disclosure agreement by someone who worked for Mr. Diggs?
Yes.
And when was this?
Yeah, answer the question.
After the assault.
At some point, did you stop working for Mr. Diggs?
At what?
At some point, did you stop working for Mr. Diggs?
At what?
Shut up, bitch!
Like, let's be for real. You heard exactly what he said. At some point, did you stop working for him? Like, come on now.
I didn't stop working for Mr. Diggs until my last day in the house. I would say it was the 16th. So yeah.
Now, y'all heard that, right? She said she didn't stop working for him until her last day in the house, as if she chose to leave him. Stupid.
So December 16th, okay. At some point, did you report any of this to the Dedham police?
Yes.
And when was that?
The Tuesday.
Do you know the actual day, or just that it was a Tuesday?
I left on the 15th. I left his house on the 15th. I reported on the 16th.
You see, she left his house on the 15th. That's she claims she quit on the 15th, and then the very next day she went down to the police station and reported this alleged crime.
And so did you call the police? Did you go there in person? How did that happen?
I went there in person.
And what happened when you got there?
I I was begging for my pay with Mr. Diggs, begging for days.
Objection, Your Honor.
And he refused to pay me.
Objection is sustained. That portion of the response will be stricken on jurors will not be considered in your deliberation. Answer the question asked, phrase the question again.
And look how many times, like, I want y'all to pay attention to this too. How many times they objected her through this whole trial, and she continually to speak, even when the judge is like, objection sustained. The judge even told her at one point in time, you have to stop talking when they say objection. Rather I overrule it or I sustain the objection. Stop talking. You cannot paint your own picture of events of what happened. Answer the questions as they're asked.
At some point, you arrived to the Dedham police station.
Yes.
Did you speak to an officer?
Yes, I did.
And did you tell the officer about what happened on December 2nd?
I was very hesitant at first because of his fame and power. So yes, but I did.
Your Honor, move to strike.
The objection is sustained. That comment by the witness will be stricken from the record, and the jurors are to disregard it and not consider it in your deliberation.
At some point, did you tell the officer about what happened on December 2nd?
Yes, I did.
And did at any point you provide to the Dedham police text messages?
Yes.
So, Your Honor, may I approach?
Yeah.
Now, you remember I told you guys about those text messages, right? Now, she did provide some text messages, but she provided the text messages that she didn't delete. That is very important. She deleted text messages. She only showed the police the text messages that she sent that was in her favor and that he sent that was calling her all these derogatory names.
Your Honor, may I approach this witness? Yeah. Approaching of what was previously marked as Exhibit 1, I'm placing something in front of you. If you could take a look at that, and when you're done looking at that, look back up at me.
Appreciate you guys for watching on TikTok. Thank you guys for watching on Facebook and YouTube. Come on over to YouTube at Dom, Mr. I Do Everything Gardner, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Do you recognize what that is?
Yes.
What is that?
It's a text message exchange between me and Mr. Diggs.
And is this the text message exchange that you provided to the Dedham police?
Yes. I deleted messages because making the report to the police in my previous abusive relationship, me.
See, there you go. She's trying to project her previous relationships onto this man. That's what she's trying to do. Now, I want to say this, and this involves all genders and all people, right? You know, when somebody is angry, for the most part, when people are angry, they really don't think it through, right? They go through with whatever they're going to do without really thoroughly thinking it through, right? So when she's upset, she's very emotional, especially as a woman, right? She's very emotional, and she's going to the police. Oh, I'm going to delete my text messages and going to give them what I want them to see. But she's, at the time, I guarantee you she's not really understanding or realizing, well, I sent those text messages, so he got them in his phone, or they got them in their phone. Whatever phone that I sent this text message to, they got them. Crazy, right? I'm just saying, like, how stupid can you be?
Sam, stop. That part of the answer is.
And you see how the judge is telling her, hey, stop talking. They said objection, and then she's well, I'm just trying to no, stop. This is not a civil trial. This is not a contract suit. This is a criminal trial. And we're not investigating your past dealings. We're investigating or we're on the trial with you and Stefon Diggs.
Jurors will disregard it. Now, please answer the question that is put to you. Okay. And if you don't understand it, you can have it restated for you. Counsel at sidebar.
And see, there go the judge doing the sidebar. They did this so many times, it's ridiculous. Look, there she go, trying to get ready for some questions because they're still over there doing the sidebar. So she's over here trying to prep herself for what she gonna say next and how she gonna say it and all this type of stuff. Because remember, man, there is a jury over there, and she's trying to make herself look good in front of the jury. That's exactly what she's trying to do.
Yes.
Do you recognize this, what these is?
Yes.
And what is this?
This was in a text exchange.
Between whom?
Between me and Mr. Diggs.
And when was this text exchange from?
The morning into the noon on 12/2.
Of December 2nd?
Yes.
Is there a difference between the text messages that you provided to the Dedham police and the text messages that are here?
Yes.
And what is that difference?
I deleted bet and pussy, and I'm ruining that bitch life. No.
You see? And everything she deleted is the things that she said. I mean, listen, like, real talk, dog. She deleted bet and pussy, and I'ma ruin that bitch life. Like, these are her words. You can't even make this shit up. These are her words. This is what she deleted.
Bumblecard!
And why did you delete those phrases when you provided those text messages to the Dedham police?
Because.
Watch this.
When I was abused in my previous relationship, when I would say things.
She couldn't help herself. She just couldn't help herself. She couldn't help herself. They just objected to that not even 5 minutes ago, and she go right back to this. Stupid. Like,
shut up, bitch.
For real. For real, for real.
He would.
The objection is sustained. There's no question there. Again, the jurors will disregard it. Sidebar.
I don't know if it's going to be in this video. It might be in our next video that we're going to cover. But the judge did eventually tell her that, hey, look, if you keep on with this, I am going to strike your whole line of questioning out. I'm going to throw your testimony out. So stop it. And you can even hear it in the judge's voice when the judge was like, sidebar, because I guarantee you. Now, I wish we could hear like their conversation in the sidebar, but you know, that's for them. And I'm pretty sure the judge is like, hey, you need to control her. You need to, hey, if this line of answering continues, then I am going to throw her whole testimony out. And remember, you guys, this is the prosecution only witness. They have no witnesses. This is it. This is their only witness. So for the prosecution, that would be their whole case if the judge was to throw her testimony out. See, when it's deleted, like when it's muted like that, it is a sidebar.
Look at it a little bit, you can look back on it.
Yeah, take your time. Look over it and look and see what is a lie.
I'm reading all of them or just that first page?
Have you read a few of those?
Bumblecard!
Well, let me say, from what you've seen, do you recognize what these seem to be?
Yes.
And what are these?
Text messages about the...
Do you know who the text messages are between?
Yes, between me and Mr. Diggs.
And do you know when these text messages are from?
12-2. Yeah, 12-2.
So were those text messages that were going on between you and me that morning of that day?
Now, another thing that I really want to point out, and I was going to point it out on part 2, but I'm just going to point it out now. Now, I've never abused a woman. I've never ever put my hands on a woman. But for the women out there who has been abused, let's just say, for the sake of argument, you end up staying with this man. Do you ever at some point in time bring up that he hit you or he did something to you, like when y'all are trying to talk it out? Because I'm sure if you're going to stay with him, he's going to be like, baby, I'm sorry. I don't mean to do you like that. I didn't mean to do that. And y'all are going to have some kind of conversation about that, right? I'm just asking, because I've never been through a situation like this. Like, if I have to, if I see it getting to the point to where we are about to become physical, then I'm leaving. Or I'm about to call the police on you so you can leave, because more than likely that's what's going to happen, right? Because most of the time I don't really go to women's houses. I have them come to my house.
Yes.
And if I can ask you to maybe go to the third last page on this.
In this whole thing?
Of this section. Your Honor, may I approach and...
Yes.
Yes.
So on the top page, there's a text that says pussy, right?
Yes.
And who sent that?
I did.
And how did Mr. Diggs respond?
Show me I'm pussy.
And how did you respond?
Will do.
And were those the last text messages sent before Mr. Diggs hit you?
Yes. I'm not mistaken.
Your Honor, may I approach once more?
Yes.
Bringing your attention now to what's marked Exhibit 4. Could you look through a few of these?
And now that I really think about it, I'm over here thinking about it. I think that the prosecution, they just like, oh, this is going to be a high profile case. He's a New England Patriot, let's get this guy, no matter what. Even if the evidence didn't align, even if they had no evidence, zero evidence that this man allegedly abused her.
And do you recognize what these are?
Yes.
And what are these?
These are messages that I sent him asking to be paid.
And do you know when around these were from?
It was a couple of days after. They were in Art Basel. 12/5 it says. Yeah, I know I was begging for my money for a while.
Just, I think, final question. When he was in the room, when he slapped you, when he put you in a headlock, was there anyone else in the room but you two?
Just us two.
And were there other people in the house?
Yes.
Do you know where they were in the house?
Downstairs. I'm not mistaken.
And you said you went to New York and you met with a Shy. Is it Shy?
Yeah.
How did you know Shy Charles?
She works for him.
Okay, so
She braids his hair.
and so has she known you longer or him longer?
Him longer.
No further questions.
And again, you guys, there is a link in the comment section of my YouTube page. If y'all hit this link, y'all can join in and y'all can give me y'all's point of view of what y'all are watching, my line of commentary, so y'all just let me know, okay? Now, all right. No further questions is what he said, right? So we're gonna stop this part one. We've been on for about an hour and 42 minutes. We're gonna stop this and we're gonna react to part two possibly tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow, we're gonna react to part two. So, but yeah, you guys, getting messages and stuff. Nigga, say that on the chat. Nigga, stop messaging me. Say that on the chat. God dang. I know you watching, nigga. Say it on the chat. Type it in. But nigga, I just told you. Say it on the chat. Yeah, so I want y'all to take something from this because tomorrow we will be reacting to part two, and I want you guys to take something very important from this, that a lot of women, and I've said this in the beginning of this, I know not all, we speak in generalities over here, right? But a lot of the women, they use this victim card and they want people to feel sorry for them and they want people to have sympathy for them. And they use these tactics. These are all tactics. The crocodile tears and all this stuff is tactics. Now, I'm not saying all women, but most women like this. It's a form of deception. It really is. And this trial was crazy, and like I said, I seen it all over social media. So I definitely wanted to get into this. So, but you guys, thank you so much for watching. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you're on Facebook, y'all follow me. If you're on TikTok, you guys follow me. Y'all also follow me on Instagram at I_love fried chicken. That's I_love fried chicken. And this, like I said, man, this channel is gonna be for true crimes. I'm also gonna do like some funny reaction videos, and it's just gonna be my reaction channel. And I'm also gonna do some gaming on this channel too. So gaming definitely coming soon. If you're on PlayStation, you follow me at I Love Fried Chicken. That's I Love Fried Chicken 8. Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, Dom, Mr. I Do Everything Gardner. Y'all come on over to my other channel at It's Up Podcast. That's It's Up Podcast. We're on all platforms, on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. Y'all make sure that y'all fuck with the movement, man. And I do appreciate you guys. And we gonna leave you with this. We're going to go out on this song right here. I do appreciate you guys so much, man. And thank you for following me on this journey. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, man, next part, it should be coming tomorrow. I gotta see what I got on the docket, but it definitely should be coming tomorrow. Part 2 of the Stefon Diggs trial tomorrow, man. Thank you guys so much.